Hey, Logan, I pressed live. Are you ready?
I suppose I am.
You are ready. I know how I knew you were ready because you were here early. Ladies and gentlemen, I want everybody, whether it's Laura, Nita, Nick, or anybody else, put it on the calendar. Logan was early again and super excited about that. And I'm super excited about this episode. It's Beard Laws Podcast, episode 101. And you should see all the Dalmatians that we have in here for 101 Dalmatians. But as you can see on this screen right now, we have special guest Scott Sykora from Talking Beards, which is funny because we have a half beard, half of the half beards. We have a quarter beard. And we also have Barefoot Brains, who has an amazing charity, an amazing event, and a fundraiser that he's doing. So we're going to bring him on in a little bit. And I got to admit, I'm pretty excited to kind of do a little bit of the interview style again. And if you're wondering why we're doing some of the interviews today and what is going on and who's backstage, well, we'll just tell you in a minute because we're going to do the introduction and then we're going to get onto this. Are you ready, Logan?
Yeah.
Okay, he's ready. And let's go. Look at us. It's just the two of us singing Castles in the Sky. Just the two of us. Just you, and I. And super excited. It kind of feels like the old days. And I know there's some comments like, hey, let's see here. Hey, Toby? Question mark. Let's get the show on the road. So Toby, like you guys mentioned in here, he does have the reunion this weekend. So he's got a lot going on, had a ton of stuff. We chatted a little bit and he just had a lot going on. Toby, if you happen to be watching and you do want to jump on, I didn't hear back from you. I just assume you're super busy because, like you said, is the reunion. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of the pictures and all the great times that you guys are all having in person at the reunion. So, look at this. Thank you so much for all of those cheers.
Nice.
Bits. You're absolutely amazing. Tynan's in the house. Were your ears ringing? We were just talking about how amazing you are. And Rozzy, I got to know, surgery, I believe, was today. Let me know how it was. I believe it was today or tomorrow. Sorry, I have a memory like a gnat. And just let me know how it goes and speedy recovery if that was today. And Brandon McDermott is covering a huge event in his area. He's actually the MC. They have a pre-dinner tonight, so he couldn't come for the news. And the Beard Bro, he also had surgery yesterday. So he had his wisdom teeth out, which sucks for the show because he's a little bit not as wisdomness as he probably should be. But either way, he just got a little bit more dumb. All kidding aside, we're just messing with you. I talked with him today and yesterday. He's doing really well. We just didn't really want to push it because he's not supposed to talk a lot, and he obviously can't drink. So he said that he might not be at his best if he's not
like,
drinking.
What's the point?
So either way, we are. It's me and Logan, and obviously special guest Scott Sykora from Talking Beards, and I'm super excited to chat with him. And also, we are going to talk with Barefoot Brains, who has a cool little charity that we're going to be able to help decide what facial hair he's going to grow because he does have to shave the beard off, and everybody knows how I feel about shaving beards. So we're going to chat with him as well in a little bit. So what we're going to do is usually this is the time where we do the Beard Laws and news, but we're just gonna talk quickly about what we've been up to, and we're gonna do a very quick whiskey of the week. Logan has a cool local whiskey, and he has a beer of the week. So we're gonna kind of have Logan's take on the whiskey, on the beer in one compiled segment there. But we'll just start it off with Logan. You went to a concert last night.
I did. I went to a concert. Foo Fighters.
Foo, not Pooh. I thought it was the Pooh Fighters.
No. The Pooh Fighters are a shitty band.
Oh, I see what you did there.
The Foo Fighters, they were unfortunately stuck in Newark, New Jersey, and they were still on the runway in Newark, New Jersey when they were supposed to start. So an hour plane ride and landing, and so they were quite a while late. But the show itself was great. The venue, gotta be honest, the venue in Syracuse is it's a Pooh show.
Boo.
But the concert was good. The foods are always good. And it was fun. It was an experience. Got home late. I'm tired. If you can see my eyelids, they droop when I'm tired, as everyone does. Mine are a little more accentuated, but I'm exhausted. But it was fun. It was worth it. Got to hang out with my wife. I liked it.
Yeah, that's awesome. You know, anytime you can go watch live music, especially when we've been bottled up for a little
Yeah.
bit. And no, it's awesome.
Well
And for
worth it.
anybody that doesn't know, we're going to talk about it a little bit more. Myself and a whole bunch of amazing people. We traveled to Scranton, PA last week for the National Beard and Mustache Championship. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And I did promise some people from Triple T that we'd talk about it a little bit. And it was just amazing. And like I said, I'll wait for Scott to get on here to kind of go over it a little bit more. But it was just wild. And what was really, really cool to me is a lot of people, know me as Beard Laws. You know what I mean? Matt, the content creator, or whatever else, just the goofy guy with a beard. But when you get a whole building full of goofy bearded men,
That's
I
cool.
would,
That's
it,
gotta be
it,
awesome.
what was awesome, and maybe it's me finally starting to grow up a little bit, but I was just kind of caught in the moment. I was just in the moment, just living it, just kind of having the memories here. I didn't make any TikToks. I didn't vlog the experience. It was just me hanging out with some of the most amazing people, some great, great friends, and I was just absolutely an amazing time. There was some pictures, thankfully. Greg Anderson, if you guys haven't seen his official pictures, he's the official photographer. He was a guest on one of the episodes of the show. Just amazing. Go check out Greg Anderson on Facebook. He posted like 400 professionally done photos, and as you can see, it's got like all the paper boxes in the background. I'll pull one up because it was in Scranton, PA, with the show The Office, which is filmed in about that area. And every trophy that the winners got was the Dundee, which was made by the same exact
Nice.
company that makes the Dundies for the show The Office. And it was just a cool thing. And to be honest, I had no idea because I didn't get a trophy, and there was a pile of trophies. Shout out Team Honest Amish. You know what I mean? The world's best beard products in the entire planet, honestamish.com. Check them out, and you can use promo code Talking Beards and save some money. I just used it myself to get some soaps, and they smell fantastic.
You
But
could use soaps.
yeah, and they're all natural, all ingredients are just amazing. So I was part of Team Honest Amish with, the most amazing crew, and there was so many trophies and ribbons from that team. It was great to see. The table just started piling up with less products from all the amazing people buying them and more trophies and ribbons, just like the Dundee. But I'm going to pull up a couple of pictures from Greg Anderson Photography so you guys can just see not only some of the most amazing beards, but you can see some of the actual pictures from the event. He just put up 332 pictures. This is MJ
I saw
Johnson.
that earlier.
Most of
That's
you
awesome.
guys have probably seen him in some memes. He's legendary. He was one of the judges. And just look at all of the different styles. And we could go on, whether they're mustaches, musketeers, whalers. And just an amazing thing. If you have, 10, 15 minutes, just go through. And obviously you can see the banker boxes with that office style in the background. And you're going to see some familiar faces from the Talking Beards Network. You're also going to just see some amazing, amazing beards. There's Monty. He was the stud. He was the man of the he
That's
probably set a Guinness World Record from Scranton, PA, specifically with most pictures taking in an event. And I'm going to tell you what, his package just looked good. It was a very tight fitting flash thing, and it looked like he had about 4 bananas in his suit. So good for you. But he did this pose over and over, and the Flash was even quoted saying that he was a little bit scared that he was going to end up falling asleep like that. But and he was truly honored that that MJ wanted to take pictures with him. He didn't place, but he definitely went down as the most popular. It must have been cold there because I see a very hard nipple, or he's excited. And Greg, he did a good job editing that out. Just well done. But either way, if you guys want to go through all of them, that's a gross hat. Boston sucks. And just legendary. You know what I mean? From the judges to that dog with a beard. Look at that stud. There he is. Aaron D. Johnson, everybody. The other half of Talking Beards. Andrew Matson. Just you could go on and on and on and on. Just absolutely amazing. All right. That beard.
That's
Fantastic.
awesome.
What's crazy too is not crazy, I guess, but he came in the exhibition, did really well, but he never took his beard out of those braids. And I really wanted to see how amazing that'll look. But again, you guys check it out. Greg Anderson Photography. You guys can continue to go and just check out and show some love to all these amazing, not only photographer, but all these amazing beards that were in there. Shout out Squeak's Beard's missing. Heard he is still in the streets at the Falls jamming. I heard that too. I heard him in Randy, who was what's his last name again? Yeah, him and Randy McAllister are slow dancing on the bridge in Rensselaer Falls right now to Slow Rider. They're taking it easy.
That might actually be.
That might be, yeah, that might be facts. I don't have any proof of that, but I'm pretty sure that it's facts. So what we're going to do real quick before Logan falls asleep from all the poo fighting, he wants to tell you quickly about a local whiskey and what he's drinking. We're going to have a whiskey beer of the week. He's going to do it all in one shot. So Logan, we'll do one quick little intro. We'll do the whiskey of the week intro for you. Let's go.
All right, this is going to be quick.
Ooh, that's what she said.
Distillery. Established 2012. This is the Thousand Islands maple flavored whiskey. We did the regular bourbon just a couple weeks ago, and 80 proof, 40%, small bottle. Drink?
Yeah,
drink.
Let's do that.
I stopped at the distillery on my travels for work one day, bought a whole bunch of good stuff. Still have some, amazingly. I've been fighting to not have this opened by my wife. And that's quite the task. And tomorrow I had to open it anyways. Tomorrow's my last day of work at where I currently work. And one of the guys there has been dying to try this. So tonight,
he died when he tried it?
Well, he might. Tonight was a good night to start to open this. So Clayton Distillery, Thousand Islands maple whiskey.
Grassy.
Yeah.
Oh,
look.
You got a Christmas shirt on.
Whiskey.
Naughty whiskey. And yeah.
While we do that, tonight's beer of the week, my dreaded at least, Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
Ooh.
Not a fan. I can tell you that right now. When was the last time I had Pabst, Matt? Remember? 40s.
No, it wasn't a Pabst. It was a Colt 45.
That was a Colt 45?
Yeah.
Last time I had Pabst was a tall boy, though.
Okay.
What was I doing? I don't know. I was doing something else. But let's
you were drinking beer.
You want a Pabst?
Yeah, I'll have a Pabst.
Let's
This is a good time for Squeak to jump in, but we're going to have a Pabst. We're going to have some maple, and we are going to be sipping on this. So if anybody happens to be in the area where Pabst is made, thanks, buddy. Feel free to check out the brewery. And if you're watching this, Pabst, check it out. They were established in Milwaukee in 1844, right around the time Scott Sykora started growing his beard, allegedly. And if you happen to be in the Thousand Islands area, go check out Clayton Distillery. Amazing staff, amazing people, and amazing whiskey. So cheers.
Let's cheers and smell with our mouths open.
Ooh, smells like whiskey. It smells better than
anything is gonna smell better than the Gibsons, right?
Yeah, it smelled just like paint thinner, and something that you put on somebody that you potentially want to kidnap. So so while we're doing this, we are getting ready. So I want everybody in the chat to just kind of, he's not going to get nervous, but maybe he is. But we're going to bring on Scott Sykora, and I mean, look at this stud. He's so happy. And yes, he's missing some stuff on his sideburns, but he's going to tell you all about why. And super excited to bring him in. Scott, I didn't see that thumbs up, but I'm assuming you're ready. Oh, that's not a thumb. That's the wrong finger. Oh,
what is
there
it?
He is. What's up, Scott?
Concho up.
Yes. I'm glad you brought that up because I was waiting to do that. So does anybody know what this is? Have you ever heard of this Japanese game? Or
I have not.
How do you spell it?
CHONCO.
CHON.
Thank you, Razi.
Concho.
So, a glorious beard, Scott.
Yeah, so so this is apparently a game that is very, very well known in the Japanese culture, as well as maybe some. What is it? CHO?
Matt, this is when you need to be prepared.
Well, I wasn't like overly prepared on it. Where's Andrew? I thought Andrew would be here and he could spell it for us. And I don't want to. So more or less, it is a game. There's statues with this. It's a very official game where Japanese children, and I think it rolls into adults, they grab this and then they go in, and some people call it goosing, but more or less they get behind them and they shove those fingers right up their buttholes while they're playing, and then they yell, "Concha!" Yeah, that's a real thing. And I was going to show you a picture if you didn't believe me.
We're not playing that game in this room, bud.
I mean, we're sitting down, but it was a thing at Nationals that I I think Aaron and was it Sean Duffy? Last I knew the score was 1-1. And yeah, it's a thing, but there's statues. It was a conversation I had. It was very educational, piece of information, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Scott Sykora, half of Talking Beards, the Beardcaster. He's been at this for a long time. So yeah, why don't you, if you want, introduce yourself and then kind of just tell us about Talking Beards.
All right, everyone. Well, my name is Scott Sykora, as you can see down on the bottom of the screen right here, because oh goodness gracious, guess who's here? But yeah, anyways, I am the better looking half of the show Talking Beards. We do a live stream every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern over at Talking Beards, either any of the places, just Talking Beards. You can go to talkingbeards.com. Oh, but anyways, we do a live show each week all about beard culture and competitive bearding. So basically, like as what we and Matt were at this weekend, the national championships, we cover events like that. And every week, somewhere in the United States, there is a different competition going on. They're all charity based. So the whole design of the grand design of Talking Beards was to promote these events going on so we could bring in more light and more people into these charity events so it can help. Yes, I do love wieners. Help the small charities out and stuff, raise more money. And that's the whole gist of what the show is. We talk to the organizers of the event. Sometimes we talk to the charities themselves, but we're just all about spreading goodwill and trying to get more people interested in bearding because it's a fun thing to do. And we make great new friends such as Matthew here. And we get to help out small communities that are struggling, and it's just a win-win for everyone. So
it really is. And before I even had a conversation with these guys, I actually listened to their podcast on there because just me starting to get into the beard community, and I would just like beard podcast. And if you guys do the same thing, you're going to see the Talking Beards podcast. Like you said, it's live Tuesday at 8. They have the network, which includes some amazing shows on YouTube pretty much every day of the week. And like I said, Scott's been doing it for a long time. And yeah, everyone should just grow a beard. And I mean, that's a good point, because one thing that I really learned from talking to some local people there is they kind of saw it in the news and they had no idea there was beard contests. And there was a lot of people that locally where we live, once they, they put an article in the paper about it, they had no idea there was a beard contest. And I think a lot of people think, even talking with them, is when they associate a beard contest, they associate the freestyle beards. They think everything has to be those crazy, amazing, beards. But you can speak of this anymore, way better than I can. But there's a beard category for everybody: males, females, and length.
Well, what the news tends to do is, as they do with everything, they sensationalize and they give you the most flashy of whatever to get the most attention. And it's always the freestyle beards or the whiskerinas. So anytime there is press on something like that, they always have to throw freestyle beards. They have to throw the craziest ones in there. So people already associate it with that, like, oh, beard contest, everyone has to have crazy beards. So then it deters people from, wanting to do it. Like a guy like Logan, who has a shorter beard, who we totally have a category for. But he would read an article or see a thing on the news, and his first thought wouldn't be like, wow, this could be something I would do. He would just be like, wow, that's really cool. It's not something that would suck them into, but I mean, it gets people, like, it grabs their eyes, which is really cool. So that's nice. I mean, that's why Aaron and I both have like the most non-threatening beard styles ever made. I mean, it's the easiest one for people to grow. It's very maintained, and it's very classy looking, very classic look. And it's not overly like burly and big and crazy, which can intimidate people or scare children. Or DG's here. Hey,
DG, she's a national champion as well.
Grabbing your eyes, Aaron.
And one thing too, there's an example, a prime example, Abraham, who was part of the marketing team with the Honest Amish crew. He he knew about beard competitions, but he didn't really know about them. And after probably a 15-20 minute conversation with Abraham, he was signed up and he actually competed in the National Beard and Mustache Championship. And he had a beard pretty similar to you, Logan, almost the same size, just a darker beard. And he was nervous as hell, but he can say that he was in a beard contest at the National Beard and Mustache Championship. And I think he had a pretty good time. I saw him hanging out at the bar, putting out the vibes. And yeah, Drew is threatened by y'all's bare cheeks.
So I got a question.
Yeah, we have an answer.
You've been to a lot of different type of competitions, be it like, world competitions or other places. How would this one rank? I mean, like with other factors being like COVID, were there less people because of COVID, or like was this like top notch? And obviously, like if you have one in LA, there's probably going to be more fanfare than Scranton. But what was your take on that?
Well, that is not true. Just because of the size of the city, like the national championship was the last in-person one was in Chicago, which the turnout was but not overly. I mean, it wasn't crazy. Like for instance, we went to the World Beard Mustache Championship in 2017 in Austin, Texas, and I believe it was 750 competitors, and it was in a humongous space. I can't remember the name of it, but I mean there were literally thousands of people there, like a few thousand people there throughout the whole weekend. So, and it was a grand event.
That's cool.
Then you start that. I mean, of course, that's world. So you're going then you step down to the national, which is what this is. And like I said, in Chicago, it was at a brewery. They built a stage. I mean, it was a cool venue, but it's not a classic venue. Just as like where we were at this past weekend in Scranton, it was a big open room. It had a stage built, and it's a room for entertainment. And but I guess kind of going where you're saying is, because of COVID, definitely the numbers were smaller. The event was smaller, but it definitely, I believe 55 competitors. And on top of that, probably another maybe 100 or 200 spectators in and out all day. So, I mean, that's pretty average for a big event like that. Then you start tearing down into like local club events. It's, at a bar or club, and you're looking at maybe 50, 60 competitors, 100 people, 150 people. So as each level tears down, I mean, I do a small one that I host. I've been hosting since the early 2000s in my local town. And I started off with 4 or 5 competitors. Now, after years, I can get 40 and there would be no one there watching. And now I got tons of people there. So it's just, it's all scales weird. Just all depends. I mean, it has nothing to do with where it's at times. I mean, yeah, some people would be like, oh my God, like LA. Yeah, that's a destination, but they're having an online competition this weekend because they can't have an in-person one. Their venues got shut down. So they're doing it online. And I mean, the numbers for that's really, and as Drewy Decimal says, COVID did impact his decision to attend, and a lot of people too. Now going into the rest of the year, we have a competition going on in Pittsburgh, brought on by the Mad Viking guys. And they told me this weekend, and I mean, I don't want to maybe breaking news here, but you're going to either have to have your shot card or proof of negative COVID to attend the event.
When is that one in Pittsburgh?
That is what the venue wants.
Yep. What's the date on the what is it? Was it Blitz Ball or
no? It's Monsters Ball.
Yeah, that too. Yep.
It's right before Halloween.
Okay.
I can't remember the date. It's 30th maybe. It's always happens like literally right on Halloween. Also, same time, which was supposed to be coming up as well. There was supposed to be a big competition in Richmond, Virginia, put on by one of the longer living teams, the Rva Beard League. And same thing, their venue was like, you guys have to mask up and you can't really cover these.
Yeah, no,
So
that's yeah.
they pulled the plug on the event. They said, it can't be what it is that way.
Right.
Not that they don't support the fact that there's masks and stuff and they want people to be safe. It doesn't
can't.
it doesn't work with what we do, our dog and pony show, our beauty pageant. It's like
Yep.
putting a Band-Aid over your face.
So what we'll do, Logan, is if we happen to be available and Pittsburgh is a go, we will try to make that trip.
My brother lives there.
I
so
know.
yeah,
and that's
so
one
I
that
could,
you probably can't really say no to. So you guys heard it here. We're going to try real hard to get him. And I know if I'm available that weekend and I don't have to work,
We're
I'd
gonna
like to be
talk.
there.
It
Yep.
is October 30th.
Yes.
Is that a Saturday?
It is a
as DG
Saturday.
said.
Yep.
Could leave Friday night.
Yeah, either way. And yeah, DG lives like 3 blocks from the venue. And it was, this is going to segue into this. It was not only amazing to meet DG, she gives some of the best hugs in the entire planet.
She's awesome.
But it was absolutely amazing to, obviously meet you, Scott, and all of the other crew, Aaron. I'm going to forget some names. So I'm just going to say Talking Beards crew, the mob crew, everybody. Like it was amazing experience. And a lot of them didn't know that I was really real because they never met me in person. They thought it was like a hologram that was able to just kind of put on a show, and they were pretty excited. And I think I even said, hey, DG, you can slap me, or Andrew slap me just to prove that I'm real, and I might have got slapped, but it wasn't. It was gentle.
I think the best thing to come out of any of this weekend that you guys did, for me personally, I know I didn't go, is that Matt cleaned up really nice.
And so let's talk about that. And this was one of the coolest moments, honestly, that I had, and just knowing that like these guys are my dudes. You know what I mean? Like we've never met in person, but it feels like we've known each other forever. So went up, and you always listen to Natalie. So if anybody ever has a conversation with Natalie Johnson and she makes a suggestion, especially, I would probably lean more towards beard related stuff. But when she tells you to make a suggestion, you listen to her. All right. It generally, you agree with me, it generally works out pretty well, right, Scott?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, she knows her stuff. I mean, there is, as we were talking earlier, specifications. I mean, you'd think at an event like this, there's like 50 some categories, and there's specifications to all of them, like distance from ear, distance from your sideburn. There's all these different, like how long this is, how it's trimmed up, like your underside. There's all these different things, and you got to know your stuff. And especially like Natalie, she has to know it because she's part of the group of people, as is DG, that help people go into their categories and help them make the adjustments they need to make to either fit into the right category, fit into a better category. Hello, Robert. I'm Scott. Nice to meet you. Or like we did with Matt, like, he was in the right category, but there was some tidying up that needed to be done.
Yeah, because going into it, you know what I mean? I was under the impression I was going to be in the 12 to 18 all natural category. She measured and was just kind of looked at it, and she goes, you got to go groomed. And this was a suggestion from Robert as well. He was going to go in the, was it 8 to 12 all natural or 4 to 8? I forget which category. I'm sorry, Robert. But she also was like, you know what? You got to go groomed. Your style, the way that you've been training your hair, is groomed. He became a national champion because of the suggestion. And or 6 to 12. Yep. So I ended up, it was this thing. And Scott was like, this is what we need to do. And there was an in-house barber, local guy, Guy's Barbershop. And we went over there, and Scott goes, this is what you need to do. So just seeing him with the passion of, you know what I mean, coming in. So what they did is they just hit a little bit here, hit a little bit under, hit up the cheeks. And then I had some definition under here.
God, you're a hairy fella.
Oh, super hairy. Yeah. Most of us were.
Well, it's a beard competition.
But so they hit him up, and the beard, it felt good. It looked good. And it was cool. And then one of my favorite moments, besides getting a burn on Scott and Aaron, a little bit of a burn, was kind of just looking down, and there was Scott just sitting there, proud as could be, taking a couple of pictures while I was on stage. And it was just, I'm very thankful that I'm quick-witted, because all night the MC was just asking, like, hey, what is, how long have you been growing your beard? Beard related questions. He looks at me and he goes, what's your favorite movie? I didn't even skip a beat. I was like Dumb and Dumber. Not the second one, not the third one, whatever they did. And he's like, Dumb and Dumber, huh? Why is that? And I was like, well, it kind of reminds me of Scott and Aaron from the Talking Beard show. And yeah, it was an absolute insert Chewbacca sound. It was an absolute amazing experience that I'm super grateful for. And Scott, I know you're a busy guy. If you got to get going, we can say our goodbyes. If you want to stay on, I'd love to have you when we talk about Barefoot Brains and what he's got going on. Yeah, and at any point, if you have to leave, just say, hey, I got to go, guys. And just, I love you guys. And yeah, such an excellent answer. So for anybody that doesn't know, we did do it in the intro. And is there anything you want to say before? Or do you want to save it for the end of the show, Scott, about any more Talking Beard stuff?
No, I mean, just like I said, we do the podcast too. It's pretty much the show, the live show redone. I'm planning on wanting to do actual more episodes, and I definitely want to talk to you about that too. Yeah. More just podcast episodes per se, as opposed to like repurposed shows like what you and I do with these. Yeah, just if anyone is interested in competitive bearding, don't be discouraged. Don't think that you can't do it. It's for everyone. And at some point there will be something happening nearby. And that's another resource that we provide is we try to let everyone know about all the different competitions that are going on all the time, where each week we talk about a few different ones that are coming up in the next few weeks. And try to get everyone educated on, what categories are going to be in these. And, we want to include as many people as we possibly can, because like I said, the more and bigger the community is, the more people we can help out and help, those charities out that all of these competitions are raising money for. So
yeah, that's absolutely amazing. And that's a great point. Every single competition is, for charity. And that's a big thing that really, really sold me on the bearded community is everything. And that's kind of how Beard Laws started. And I continue to want to help. And it was a bad thing, but it was also a good thing with the online competitions, because I was able to go to every single, it seemed like, competition during the pandemic and be able to, help out even a little bit. When there's competitions in, say, Cali or Alaska or anywhere else, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to do it. So that, I guess, was one benefit of the pandemic. And I heard that the Concho tournaments actually go towards charity as well. So just to segue to that real quick, you guys can check it out. It's KANCHO. And this is what it really is.
Oh, my God.
This is what it is. Poking holes. And sometimes, this is the bizarre game that happens in Japan. They have statues for this.
What? No.
This is a real thing. And sometimes, look at them. It's like, do it.
Yeah,
notice
do that at work here.
Notice that none of them are bearded, so the bearded community is just another reason.
We need to get a sticker of that the hand with the thing through it made for Aaron.
That's how was Family Guy not done an episode on that?
I don't know. Maybe we'll get a hold of our contacts. And this is
McFarlane.
This is the official form. Just to let everybody know, we're gonna get that on a sticker and anything. Oh, so it's one finger. I thought it was two.
Well, it probably depends on who you're.
Look at that. Reagan. That's what it says. The Concho Post, the ATLinsider.com. Thank you. Oh, see, this guy's got two going on.
That's just not okay.
Either way, I guess it depends on if you're a veteran or not. But apparently somebody's like, no, we got to stop this.
Yeah.
I think we need more of it. But either way, we could go on and on.
Hat with that on it.
Yes, we could go on and on. But it's 4 fingers.
It should not be.
It's 4 fingers.
Wait, did you write that?
We're working on this. Oh, look at that. You say Sean Duff 3 times. He's like Beetlejuice. He shows up. Sean Duff. I was telling him earlier on the Bantering Beards that they asked us a question. What is our favorite thing? And I threw out a shout out because I think you have the my favorite beard in the entire world. All right. This if you guys haven't seen it, click his name. And but yeah,
when I look at that picture, I'm just like, give me all your loving. Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's never heard of ZZ Top joke.
Right.
Like anybody like Scott and Aaron have never heard
ZZ Top.
Yeah, so Dan C. Bearded, this is a two-time national champion. Here is also a national champion. Here is also a national champion. I don't know what that statement is.
Well, yeah, world champion Aaron, he's not here, unfortunately, but yeah.
No, but he is. Apparently, it's Aaron right there, world champion, and it's Aaron. IDK, why I'm beard loss now. I don't know, but I like it. Duff
That's
is
funny.
my favorite beard too. Yeah, it's my beard laws, and apparently Aaron, just an awesome beard. Sorry, we're on a tangent. Barefoot Brains, you've been super patient, and I'm not gonna make you wait anymore. So we're bringing you in. What's up, my dude?
What's up, everybody? How y'all
Jeez,
doing?
you have a different backdrop every time I've seen you tonight.
I'm trying to keep good signal. I lose signal everywhere I go. It's crazy.
Yeah, he doesn't need a green screen. He just mixes it up on every show that he
Gotta
has.
change it up.
It's awesome. So obviously for anybody that doesn't know, he has an event going. I have I'm going to post it here in the chat if you guys wanted to take a chance to check this out. It's an amazing thing that we're about to hear more about. So let's just jump right into it. Tell everybody who you are and what's going on, because the headline of this, for anybody that doesn't know, it's help me pick a new facial hairstyle. All right. So anybody that has their favorite facial hairstyle, you have the opportunity to help see what facial hairstyle is going to be on this beautiful dude. And
Yeah.
shout out. We got a thumbs up on the Facebook like from Sean Duff, absolute stud. But we got an angry face from Elo Pelote, and I hope that you're less angry the next time you come by. It's okay. We're going to get through this. But either way, this is the link if you guys want to check that, and you guys can see what he has going on that he's about to explain right now.
Hey, I'm Barefoot Brains. Most of you guys might know me from all over the place. I'm part of Cowtown Mustache and Beard Society, Wicked Whiskers Facial Hair Club. Let's see, Beard Mob North Texas, Road Captain, and part of the Bearded Monkey Social Club. I am doing a fundraiser to raise some money for a local charity here because I have to shave off my awesome chops. I have to shave them off on Monday, and I have to do it for a procedure for the VA. And so to grow in a new facial hairstyle, I figured why not raise some money, help out like I love to do. I love to help charity and everything. So why not let the public choose? All you have to do is you go to that event page. It shows my PayPal on there. You send a donation, whether it's $1, $1 million, doesn't matter.
$69.
How much ever you want to. And in the notes on the PayPal, you have to put in there what facial hairstyle I should grow next. And then on Monday at 4 p.m. Central Time, I will close it out, and the category or the style with the most money into it will be the style that I grow back. And whether it's goatee, mustache, back to chops again, monkey tail, circle beard, a little bit of anything, whaler, anything.
How long
Nobody
will
likes
you grow the facial hair that wins? How long will you grow it, and will you compete in the facial hair that people pick for you?
I will compete, and I will grow it until I get tired of it. It's just hair. It's facial hair. It grows. This is a year and 5 months worth of growth right here. So it grows and it's fun. All the money is going directly to charity. Every single dollar of it, no matter what category you pick, it is all going to charity. The charity I have chosen is the One Tribe Foundation, formerly known as 22 Kill. They help out veterans, first responders, and frontline healthcare workers and their families with any kind of therapy they might need, whether it be mental health therapies, motorcycle riding therapy to help them clear their minds, to anything, mental health, physical therapies, anything to help them out. They are a great charity. Veterans, I'm a veteran, so anything that helps veterans out, I'm super down to help them out. And it's a great charity to me. It's a way to get everybody involved, helping me pick a new style. Chops are great. I love them, but maybe it's time to change it up.
Yeah. So what I want to do is for anybody that is watching this and anybody that will go in, make a donation, or if anybody wants to, or if anybody sends super chats or anything that is bought on Beard Laws until midnight tonight, I'm going to match it and send it over to him in PayPal. So if anybody wants to donate while we're live up until midnight, whatever you guys do for whether it be sales, super chats, or anything that you have going on, or you know what I mean? If you go in there, comment, say, hey, I got this from the Beard Law Show, send it in the comments in there and what facial hair, and I'm going to match whatever you guys donate from Beard Laws, because this is an amazing dude and an amazing cause, and I'm going to help out as well.
Nice.
I appreciate it, man. Big time. Thank you very much. I just love the bearding community and what we do. And this is a way to turn a sad situation of having to shave off my chops into something fun to help out more people.
Absolutely. And is that something that you want to share as a story of why they're coming off, or do you not want? You don't have to. Don't feel like you have to.
I can. Story is long ago when I was young and dumb, I broke my jaw, and they wired it shut. Hasn't healed quite correctly over the years. I have very bad arthritis in the jaw joint on both sides, and the muscles and tendons have become very tense and tight. And so we've tried muscle relaxers and anti-inflammatories. And the next step is to do these injections and to try to loosen it all up to make it so I don't clench my jaw as much and all that. That they're just doing all the preventative stuff so they don't have to do surgery. The last step is surgery. They go in there and cut it, release the tension in the muscles, wire my jaw back shut. I don't want to do that. So
do you have to sleep with like a mouth guard or anything?
Yep, I sleep with a mouth guard. I have to ride my motorcycle with a mouth guard because I tend to clench my jaw when I ride.
There's Rva right there. This dude is amazing. He has an also, and not to like cut in what you have going on, he has an amazing foundation as well. Just an absolute amazing person for what he does as well. And he actually broke his fibula skateboarding with his daughter recently, and he's going under the knife tomorrow. So if anybody is into, you know, positive thoughts, prayers, whatever it is that you do, just, you know, throw a couple towards Rva. He's going under the knife. Anybody in here who's had surgery knows that it's not a good time, and there's always risk in a surgery. Not that he has anything to worry about, but either way, Rva, just an amazing dude. He's going to get that fibula fixed, and he's going to be out there. He has some special edition shirts that he sent me that I would love to pull up. Rva, remind me what they say. They're good. They're really good.
Is it a bad time right before he goes in for the big moment to say break a leg?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the best time. But either way, thank you so much. So obviously, you got at least $49.99 coming your way. I'm gonna probably do $50.69 because I'm funny like that. But you at least got that from there. Razi's an absolute.
Well, Razi, what's the style?
Yeah. Let us. Oh, great. Yeah, let us know live what style that you would love to see Barefoot grow out.
I can honestly say right now, I was on What Up Mob Wednesday yesterday here on the Talking Beards Network, and I was on for a little bit just discussing this fundraiser I was doing, and that yesterday morning goatee was winning, and as of this morning when I got up and checked it out, handlebar mustache is winning right now.
Oh, we can't have that.
I grow a big old handlebar mustache and style it up.
Yes, one of his shirts says "Make Fibula Great Again," and then the other one says "I do my own tricks."
Nice. I like it.
They are fantastic. Rva, refresh me after you let us know what facial hairstyle, where you sent those, because I want to show the guys. They're pretty.
You look great again. This is the greatest.
Oh, actually, I believe he put it on the tickety talk. So I'll look up that while we're continuing to chat. Yeah, so he's gonna let us know what style. So is there, without having any spoilers or anything, is there a facial hair style that you're kind of secretly maybe hoping kind of wins? Not to throw any votes.
I've tried every. There you go.
Wow.
Nice. Okay. I have competed in styled mustache. I've competed in full beard, chops. Obviously, back in high school, I had the small, skinny Dimebag Darrell goatee.
I had too.
Yeah. I think everybody did in their high school days. Everybody.
I didn't hit puberty until I was like 36.
That's facts.
Nice. But, all facial hair is valid. That's what we say here in the bearding community.
It's not true.
It is true.
I know it is true, but
technically. But then this guy, chops rule.
I do say. Chops
it is absolutely true. It is all right,
Scott, let's hear it. Why not?
No, it's just a funny thing we do. But as Barefoot says, it is all valid. Everyone's style choice is up to them, and honestly, it's their choice. They shouldn't be made fun of. But we do it in this fun kind of bantering way between the part partial beards, like I said before,
Big
like
time.
the goatees, the chops, and the whaler guys. It's just this weird because we get stuck in this one category together. Like most of the time we go to these competitions and everyone has their own category, and then like we're like the bottom feeders all thrown into one thing. So it just kind of makes it a fun little thing that we do where we just kind of pick on each other. It's like brotherly love.
True. Logan has a good question, and I'm excited to hear it because, a guy that is part of the beard community, but not of the competition scene.
So how can they? Okay, well, I guess what is both of you? First, I'll go second question first, which is weird. What is your least favorite? But number one, Scott, like, how can they, like, chops, like goatee should have its own category. Chops should have its own category. Why do they not?
They do have their own categories, especially when you're getting into like bigger national events or like the big events. But like sometimes when you're doing like a bar event or like a small club event, and
so they have to
condense.
them in just because.
Yeah, it brings all the categories together. It's called general partial beard.
Yeah.
We do it when there's not enough to fill a full category of goatees, chops, whalers, musketeers, all this partial beard guys.
That makes sense.
Yep. Before we do that, I want to show the shirts real quick. I brought them up. These are the shirts that was on Rosington_Gardner's Tickety Talk. Make my fibula great again.
That's awesome.
And then I do my own stunts.
Robert's got to run. Later, Robert. Thanks for hanging out.
Later, Robert.
Hi, good seeing you. National champion Robert Rainey. Hey, Scott, have you met Robert?
No, we've never met before.
No. So that, for anybody is wondering why we said that a couple of times over the weekend, it was kind of a running joke that Robert would just be like, "Oh, hey, I haven't met you. I'm Robert and I'm Scott," and then it would just kind of go back and forth. It was one of those.
To say that one of them has a restraining order against the other.
Oh, not yet.
We should after the end of the weekend. Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. It was kind of yes. Maybe soon. So what I think this is me brainstorming, and after this conversation, I'm going to throw it out here. One, because we're live. Two, because Logan's here. I would love, and it's never been done where we're from.
Oh God, no.
We're gonna hold the first annual Beard Laws beard competition. I'm gonna plan it out. I got some ideas. I've been taking notes while still talking to you guys. We're gonna do an event, and we're gonna hold it at probably Char's Bar.
I've been thinking about the whole time we've started this show.
Yeah, so we're gonna do one, but I would love a charity. So if a charity pops up, that you're watching this, I'd love to keep it a little bit local. Obviously, and
try to keep it local for sure. Local charities are the best for when you're holding the in-person competition.
Yep. So what I think is
anyway.
because my OCD brain is on overdrive already, I think I'm going to hold it in the month of October, which doesn't leave us a lot of time, but I can advertise locally pretty quickly. And the big thing, a huge fundraiser that happens around here is a breast cancer walk that is held in Governor. Go ahead, Scott.
That is true. Yeah. But No Shave November. There's that too, and then there's December. December's always a good one too. So
true.
I mean, those you have to think about too. And yeah, if you already like have something on your radar for October, because like you say, October is breast cancer awareness.
There's a lot of comps going on in October right now too.
That's the thing you have to think about as well.
Yeah, we'll take it over. And the other reason that popped into my head, one, I work in the Governor area, so I see the signs, and two, like I've lost some family members to breast cancer, and I know a lot of friends that have battled it and won. Some have lost, so that was always near and dear. But either way, we got sidetracked. So we'll figure this one out. And
that's a good sidetrack to get on.
Yeah. So tying it in there, and obviously, guys, I will get a hold of not only you Barefoot and Scott and the bearded community. We'll figure something out, and I'd love it to be an in-person one, but you never know what's going to happen, and if it has to shift online, hopefully we don't have to do that. But either way, so Barefoot is there. Have you ever heard of Concho? Was that like a new educational thing?
My first time I heard of it was on Talking Beards this week, and I swear I will never do it. That is just something I will never do. I was in the Army, and we played some weird games in the Army, but that just, I think, goes a little too far for me.
What happened? Stuck.
Aaron just is way too far for me.
It is just too much. I don't know. I don't want anybody to do that to me, or I don't think I want to do that to anybody.
Right.
There's
I think
not a person I can think of.
They
I
could
think
only accept the one finger.
And real quick, Sean Duff, he's not talking about that he just threw down in the concho realm. I'm pretty sure he threw down on what you have going on, Barefoot Brains.
Nice.
So
Thank you,
I'm
Sean.
assuming, and you can confirm, Sean, if you threw down to his PayPal, please let me know, Barefoot, in a message. And like I said, I want to match that as well.
Barefoot, where are you going to be promoting for the next few days? And you're going to be on some more shows, right?
Tomorrow on F It with Fabs and Foghorn. I will be on their show tomorrow doing this every day. I tried to throw it out to as many groups that I am in, the event page, so you can go on there and see the charity I'm donating to. Got a link to their page on there. Got all the information for the PayPal and all that, and the reasoning behind why I'm doing what I'm doing. And then don't think I'm doing anything Saturday, Sunday, or Monday live anyway.
Mhm.
I will go live on Monday when I shave it on my page and probably share it around to a bunch of pages. But that one, and then Tuesday I will be on Talking Beards with you guys, and we'll discuss how much was donated and what facial hairstyle I'm going with.
How has the response been so far?
At first, I know there's only like 6 days from when I started it until when we're closing it, so I wasn't expecting like some huge amount of money. But this has been, once I got it out there and people started sharing it for me and helping me out with it, the response has been pretty amazing. I've been getting a lot of people, not just bearding community people, other people who are outside of it that know people in the bearding community that got shared with, have sent money in. And it's pretty wild to me to see how far that it reaches to people that want to help out charity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything helps, right?
Anything. That's what I say. And you can donate $1, you can donate $1 million. I will gladly take that money and donate it to charity.
Yep. And for anybody that might just be joining, it's going to go to the One Tribe Foundation, and it's going to help veterans, first responders, frontline workers, and their families.
Yes.
So
I mean, I travel the country doing the bearding stuff. I've gone all over the country doing it and helping raise money. And just by, having to shave off kind of sucks, because then it's harder to compete. And I know there are comps coming up that I'm going to, but it's another way that I can help raise some money. I'm all about giving back, helping out charities any which way I can. And not only in the bearding community, I help doing motorcycle rides and donating that way.
Yeah.
Anytime I can find a way to help out somebody and help out a charity, I'm down. And this is a way that I could found to use a bad situation, having to shave off my chops to go ahead and help out people.
Absolutely amazing. DG just sent a donation as well. So
thank you, DG.
Man, this
appreciate it.
This is just, like I said, just one of many examples how the bearded community is the best, in my opinion, community in the entire planet. And no, that's amazing. I'm glad you're making the Talking Beards tour. And again, for anybody that was just joining, there's going to be some good breaking news Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook.com/TalkingBeards and all of their channels as well. You can go to TalkingBeards.com as well to do that. You're going to be able to listen to it live, all of that good stuff. He's not only going to show his face without any hair on it, he's also going to let us know which category he'll be growing and competing in for a little while, and he's going to know about the donation and all that good stuff. So
DG's makes a really good point here, and this makes me think of something too, where she writes, you can always do craft beard while you're a bald face. And so then maybe we should try to get you on the back on the Craft Whisker Club show and get you to build a beard.
I would love to do that again. I did compete, and I would love to do it again. It was a lot of fun, and it's a fun way to just show everybody what we can do.
Yeah,
building a beard. I'm definitely down. If there is another category for that at a comp that I go to, I will definitely compete in that.
Aaron says
no.
Yeah, this can we bring that back up, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching this This is Aaron saying this. Yes, he can represent beard loss.
He likes you so much he wants to be you.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And I love that he's super confused right now, potentially maybe working. I don't know. Maybe he's taking a poop and he's getting paid to poop right now, which is one of the greatest things that I love to do while I'm working. But at least he's not playing concha with the guys at work. And
or is he?
There's no way you could concha while being on a device typing. I don't care how good those, Japanese, people are. There's no way that they're that good to be able to use a phone and do this.
It could be like a new phone case that has the 2 fingers on the top of it.
Oh no.
Oh, if they don't have that, we just came up with $1 million idea in a certain market. We're going to create phone cases that have the fingers on
Put your
them.
3D printer on that one.
Oh, you could do a sneak attack where you could just be like, I'm just Snapchatting. I'm on TikTok.
Switchblade
Concho!
Switchblade concho.
That sounds... it could double as some other things, I think, as well, though. Huh.
I swear, if somebody tries to concho me while I'm at a comp or something in my Speedo, we are going to have problems.
Yes,
let me tell you.
You're going to have a problem because you're going to have to get it out of your butthole.
Yeah, that too.
Then after you come to, then they will have problems if they stuck around.
Yeah, so for anybody that doesn't know, Barefoot is definitely known for his Speedo appearances at competitions. So while we have another minute or two, what made you go Speedo at these competitions? Was it alcohol? Because it's okay.
Clearly, he's sexy enough.
I wish.
He's sexy
actually,
and he knows it.
No alcohol. Actually, the 30th of this month, I'll be 3 years sober. No alcohol in 3 years.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, it's awesome.
No, I went Speedo. When I first started competing, I was jeans t-shirt guy. That was me. And I've noticed the people that were more outrageous on stage kind of stood out and all that. I've seen them, more people knowing who they were, and they were kind of awesome. I was in St. Louis at the Arch Classic one year, and I don't know if everybody knows who Bill Peterson is, but Bill Peterson is one of my good brothers. He went up on stage in a Speedo that had cat faces on it and some crazy outfit, and it was just like, wow, if he can do it, and look at all these people laughing, I can do it. And so I wanted to break out of my shell. I'm that real quiet guy, sit in the corner, watch everything happening kind of guy. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. So I took it as more of a challenge and then a way to show people it doesn't matter what you look like. I'm fat, white, tattooed, like bald-headed with chops guy. And I'm up there just having a blast in a Speedo. It doesn't matter what you look like, what size, shape you are. Just go out there and have fun. And
that's another thing that I really, really learned over the weekend is there's a lot of people that are the same way, you know what I mean, as you. Like, they don't overly love people. They don't love the limelight. They don't love being, speaking in front of a lot of people. There was a lot of nervous, hairy people sweating profusely. and I'm going to throw it out there, George Kelly, who is the national champion in the groomed 12 to 18 inch category, the category that I was in, and he was super nervous. All of those guys would barely talk. Like, I thought they were going to throw up. And then there's me, like, what's up, guys? How we going? You guys ready to go? And this and that, just chatting. And they were just like, you're not nervous? And I'm like, about what? You got to go on stage and like talk and see the people. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I was like, you would think that if anything, I would be the nervous guy because I have the worst beard of all of you guys by length and this and that. And they're like,
and you'd never competed.
Yeah, and I didn't tell them in that. I didn't tell any of that, and I was just like, oh, and they're just like, yeah. So the girl backstage, you get in there, and she gets going like, all right, this is the order. Stay in your order, and she's just like right to the point. So they're like, all right, now go take pictures. So he goes and starts to go at his picture, and he was behind me, and so I grabbed him by the dress shirt, and I was like, come on, man, stay on line. She's gonna yell at you. Get back in order. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I was like, I'm just fucking with you. You can go talk to Greg, take your picture. I don't care when. If she yells at you, that's on you. That dog looks pretty goddamn vicious. Yes. Because, Sean, correct me if I'm wrong, and Aaron is here as well. You guys, last I knew, are at 1-1 in the Concha Challenge. And one thing that we discussed that would be a pretty good idea that none of us, I think, in this room, or nobody that I want to know wants to host. But I believe we're going to say Andrew is going to host this event. He wanted to do a no holds bar, concho, free for all, last man standing battle.
That sounds
Just
fucking
100
horrible.
people in concho, and the
I'm
last
out.
person standing wins.
I don't even know if some of the websites would show that.
No, we
No.
would show it right here on the Beard Laws Network
No,
live, not only on Facebook, not only on YouTube, not only
Yeah,
on Periscope, but on Twitch.
Well, it was nice knowing you
be
guys.
live
I
on the
quit.
Talking Poop Show.
Oh yes, and yes, definitely Talking Poop, which is on the Talking Beards Network. Yeah, look at 1-to-1. He's gonna see you in Fayetteville, Duff, and I might have to make a Fayetteville appearance just to see who won it. But we're not getting into technical, like specific details. I didn't hear Aaron say concho. I heard him go boop. Maybe I made that up, but I feel like that's what he did. Scott wants to join it.
No, I don't. I just wanted to ask Barefoot another question.
Oh, yeah,
real
yeah.
Quick.
What you got?
Now, I know you had talked about the charity that you were raising it for, and you might have said it because I've been listening to you talk on different shows over the past couple of days. But what inspired you to raise money for them?
I'm a veteran. They help out veterans. They are local here to the DFW area, but they're nationally known. They do have charter areas where they help out different states and stuff and different areas. But I hold any kind of charity that helps out veterans dear to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm all about helping them out. And then when they expanded to help first responders and frontline healthcare workers and stuff, I was like, hey, what's better than that to donate to?
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was just curious. I was thinking about that when we were on Glander's show earlier, and I was, I'm like, I know you're a veteran and stuff, so I didn't know if it was something that you had personally utilized or if it was just something that you just, because of being a veteran, you wanted to help other veterans out.
It's pretty much because I'm a veteran and I haven't utilized them yet, but I've seen what they have done for other people and how they help. It's because they're all based on ways to help them with therapies. So, and they say on their page, it's not just like mental health therapies or physical therapy stuff. They do the unconventional therapies. Like they get out and do motorcycle rides. Take veterans out on motorcycle rides, and it's called wind therapy, just to get you out there in the breeze and having a good old time. And anybody that wants to help out veterans or first responders, I have police officers in my family, so anybody to help them out. I'm all about that too. And it's a local charity. I'm all about helping out local charities, no matter where I'm at, where we're going, and it's help out where you can. And to me, that's the best thing.
Yeah, and I know a lot of, in this dealing with, guests that we've had on shows and the different people that they've worked with. I know a lot of veterans and first responders have a lot of post-traumatic stress disorder, and a lot of them are dealing with that, and then that goes into like veteran suicide, because if they don't get it treated and stuff, that's the next step that they progress to.
Yeah.
And it's definitely, I mean, and just mental health in general, I mean, is an important thing. I mean, be it a regular person or a veteran or a first responder, everyone's going to have some sort of issue in their life. Everyone's going to go through a traumatic, traumatic event, and, they need a place to turn to get help, or if you notice someone, it's always that, if you notice someone needs help, say something,
absolutely,
step up and say something and try to help them. But everyone needs to be able to have the resources to be able to get the help. And, definitely like these smaller local charities, even though it does have, sub branches everywhere else around the country, they need the funding, especially this year after. And this is, once again, another thing we've been learning by talking to different charities and stuff. COVID really shut a lot of these charities' fundraising abilities down, and are really struggling going into this year, having the funding to be able to pay for the resources they need to give to the people, to help the people. And any little bit outside of the fundraising that they normally do just is so well needed and so well deserved. So thank you very much for that.
Yeah, thank you so much. And that's a great, point, like I said, and for anybody that, is potentially, and one thing, like potentially struggling, one thing that I've noticed on a lot of social media is there's a lot of people that are advocating for this. And I'm seeing a lot more posts about here's how you get help. Here's the warning signs that somebody really needs help. And everything that's been going on from the transition to the pandemic to now, it's a tough thing. And there's nothing to be embarrassed about getting help. You know what I mean? I know me personally, and I guarantee you there isn't a person watching this or in this room right now that would drop what they were doing if somebody desperately needed help. We are there for you. Are we trained? No, but I can easily Google any number, any website, and find you something to get you the proper help. And there's no shame in that. Like, get the help. We'd rather have you here. And if you're embarrassed, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. You know what I mean? Like, get the help. And
there's nothing embarrassing about asking for help. I struggle with PTSD and depression and anxiety myself daily. It's a daily battle. And I have good days and bad days. And I know if I need something, I can hit up anybody and I'll get help for sure.
Yeah. No, it's a good thing that you're absolutely doing. And again, anybody that wants to donate, not only to help this amazing cause, but to be able to, pick his facial hairstyle. Here is the PayPal again. Just PayPal me _46290@hotmail.com. We'll throw it up there. And here's a great thing.
Popped up Jen. All right. So Jen is a friend of mine. She is she deals with stuff like this. And we were messaging each other on the side, and I told her to pop in because I knew that she would be able to give good information about this. I mean, she's in my local community, and definitely knowing what she does now with this, I mean, she's now a good resource for me to reach out to share with other people. But yeah, this is
amazing. It speaks for itself. If everybody's got through there, obviously it's the just a great wellness center that's going to help veterans. They specialize in that, and there's the information for the class. Anybody locally, if anybody needs anything, reach out to Jen, because I guarantee you, even if it's not local, Jen can find connections to where you are to be able.
You can reach her by going through me. So if you want to know more information about what Jen does, please, by all means, just reach out, just DM me or email us at talkingbeards1@gmail.com, and we can get you information.
And make sure you guys obviously check out Talking Beards. The link is in there, facebook.com/talkingbeards. And Tynan, right here, always coming through. This is another local dude, a brother of mine. We've all been through some stuff. I've always been here for him, always will be. Aaron, he loves you. And we all do. Yep. He's going to be in there. There we go. He's going to be in San Antonio for this. And again, Razi, let us just real quick before we end this. I know we're a little bit over, so sorry guys for this. I'm sorry because it took more of your time, but I'm not sorry because this was a great conversation that I feel like had to be needed. Razi, if you don't mind, please post real quick your foundation as well, just so we can at least put it on the radar a little bit. And then again, obviously, Barefoot. I'll shoot you a message or shoot me a message after whatever was raised during this and whatever else. Please let me know. And I'm going to go through whatever was, purchased where else there. And I'm truly honored to be able to, donate and help out the cause as well. Now I got to get creative with what I want you to grow for the next little bit. There we go. There's a great little website as well.
I appreciate it. I appreciate what everybody's doing and helping out. I can't thank you all enough for getting me on here, and thank Aaron and Scott for helping me get on all the different shows, and everybody that's helping out. Man, it's going to be great. I'm so glad we're being able to donate to help out this awesome charity.
Absolutely. Again, guys, check it out. The link is there. And Razi, real quick, it's the Glow Stick Foundation for Underprivileged and Homeless Kids is what he's got going on. So if you guys want to get on the Googles, check it out. Glow Stick Foundation. Aaron says, go T. But
go back to chops. Chops.
Let's rate.
Real quick.
We're gonna rate that and PBR.
What we'll do is we're a little bit over, so we'll catch up on it on the next Thursday for the rating of it. yeah, we'll get into that. We'll do a double whiskey of the week only because we've taken a lot of time. And seriously, guys, Scott, Barefoot Brains, we can't thank you enough for taking some time out of your busy schedules to be a part of this, and just amazing work that you guys do. We could go on and on, but check them out, talkingbeards.com. Check out Barefoot Brains. He's got everything going on as well. The links are here. And if you are watching this on the YouTube, Facebook, wherever else, I put all the links below. If you happen to be watching this on replay, go check them out. Support these amazing, amazing people. And good luck to Razi on your surgery with your fibula. Yeah, please shoot me a message. I'll be
Thoughts
waiting
and
for it.
prayers.
Yes,
Thoughts.
absolutely.
Break a leg.
T's and P's. And as Logan says, break a leg. Just don't actually break the other one.
I mean, let them, if they got to, let them do what they do.
Sean, we appreciate you as well. Stay bearded, my friends. Be hairy. Do good. DG.
Yeah.
Oh, we clicked it at the same time, Logan. My bad. Love you guys. And guys, this was a great episode. Super excited that you guys took the opportunity. Hope you guys have a great rest of it. Friday Junior's just about over on the East Coast. So hopefully you guys have a good Friday. Have a great weekend. And we'll see everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Talking Beard Show. Facebook.com/TalkingBeards for an update from Barefoot Brains. He's going to have no facial hair. So let's throw you up real quick on the big screen so they can get one last, well, not one last look because you're going to be on the show tomorrow. But at least the last look on the Beard Laws Network before Talking Beards. And there it is. So everybody have a great rest of your night. We're going to hit you with the outro and stay safe, stay bearded.